Okay, I'm at the Forney Museum of Transportation in Denver, Colorado. In my opinion, this is one of the most underrated museums out there because there's a lot of really, really cool stuff in here. So I'm just going to walk through and check it out. Check out this crushed car. The Forney company started out by making welders. The, you can still see some of these on Craigslist today. They still make welders actually to this day. So what's cool about this museum is that it's a museum of transportation, like anything transportation. It's not just cars. And this guy Forney just collected a huge variety of really random stuff, and that's what makes the museum so interesting to me. It doesn't really have a theme. It's just stuff that goes. This museum back in the 90s had a different location. This is actually their second location. And the first location was just kind of a big dingy warehouse. And it was kind of unlike any other museum because it really wasn't very polished. And I kind of enjoyed it just looked like somebody's personal garage, you know? I have not been here in, geez, probably almost 20 years. So I remember some of the stuff, but not all of it. I'm sure they have added to this collection over the years. Wow, is it like an exercise bike? Interesting. Vintage exercise bike, yeah. How on earth would you ride that thing? It is nuts. This is really cool. It's like a tour bus used in Glacier National Park. That's really a beautiful piece. Yeah, this is a must see. This is a really, really good museum. It's not too big, it doesn't take all day, but a lot of really, truly unique stuff in here. And like I said, this guy collected anything that moved. So there's a little bit of everything. Look at that front suspension, that big leaf suspension. That's interesting. I never noticed that on old motorcycles. Look at that little bumper car over there. Yeah, pretty much anything that moved, this guy was interested in. Huh. That's interesting. And that is bizarre. Look at that thing. That is bizarre. Was it supposed to fly? Is it supposed to fly and float on the water? Hmm. Yeah, I'm kind of not surprised that didn't work out. "1916 Detroit Electric." All you Tesla drivers are really behind the times. This is where it's at. I'm gonna own one of these one day. One day. One day I'll have one. They're still available. Let's check out the trains. So this guy collected trains too, and one of the, I guess, more famous pieces in here is that Forney bought or somehow acquired one of the big boy locomotives. If you don't know what the big boy locomotive is, you should check it out. There's only a few in the world, and they were the largest steam engines ever built. And he's got one of them here. I think this is it. I think this is the big boy locomotive. They have one of these at Greenfield Village. Henry Ford Museum has one of these. I don't know where the other ones are. I don't think there's many left.